Okay. Ooh. Interesting. I wouldn't know. I literally just got it. Well, I'm making her pretty. Sorry, I've got some slow reactions. Today is not normally a good day, but I'm trying to make it a good day. You know? I already drank one of my drinks. I got one left. I'm a little, struggling to focus just a little bit, you know? Yeah, I drank the strawberry lemonade one first. I can already feel the fucking heat on my face. maybe keeping it at just one for you is a good idea, dude. Interesting. I don't think any of these are gonna sit well on her. Yeah, I'll tolerate it. Ooh, I like that. That just looks stupid. That one might work. Nah. What is? Doesn't look bad there, that's for certain. Not bad. That one's also not bad there. I think I'll stick with that one. What's what meant to mean? I don't know when you sent that. I don't know what you sent that about. Kind of really like that one. because we don't want you stumbling or falling out your chair. As fun as some drinks can be, you are very clumsy, dude. Don't even. I think I'll stick with this one. Yeah, sure. That. Then baseline, just gonna crank it. 6400. I'll go with that. Come over to this. Redirection. Drop it here, swap it. Armor. Let's come over here first. Drop that. Drop that. Okay. Come to me, now I've got 2. Slide, friction, ability, range, parkour velocity, bullet jump. I'm gonna go with that one for now. Focus on survivability first. And she's a prime, which means I'm going to be keeping her. So I should get a, oh, probably. I should get a potato for her because she's a prime and I'm going to be keeping her. I have no potatoes. I have no plat either. Okay. Had to double check that for a second. Ugh.
Please select destination.
No, joyous. Do you think I can buy anything from the Deviri shop? God. Ugh. God, reading is hard right now. I mean, they are. I'm so fucking delayed. Ew. I never used my Twitch drop clamps. Forgot I had them, honestly. That's usually how I keep things, is by forgetting. You don't get to forget yourself, motherfucker. That's some dude, I run short of patience a lot. I'm not gonna say she knows. Yeah, hold on, let me just go. I don't even have her, so I don't know how you could. Welcome to the family. shoot the posters. Okay. Oh, she's got 4? She's got 4. Which one's the best one? I can only get one right now, but... Fires a single arrow with 25 plus base critical chance on full charge, additional 50% chance explodes in a 7 radius on weak points, removes punch through. Oh, that sucks. The removes punch through sucks, not the mod. Parallel augment is able to bypass laser barriers and cadence. 25% movement speed. Oh, doesn't sound bad. I like that. Each hit increases the projectile's crucial chance by 50% up to a max of 250% plus 3 projectile punch through. Oh, that's not bad. Dash wire grants allies 100%. Oh, damn. 100% crit damage. Cloak arrow has 100% chance to prevent status effects. Solid. Interesting. Fuck. I mean, infiltrate sounds real fucking helpful, but at the same time, like, oh, god. At least these two both sound pretty damn good, too. Yes, Evie. Ugh. I know, I've got hummus and I've got fucking honeydew, but you can't have either. They're mine. No. No. Mine. My melon. You have your own food. It's not my fault that you scarf through it. I'm not giving you more than 2 bowls a day, 1 in the morning, 1 in the afternoon, because you are small and you do not need nearly that much. 3 bowls is too much. Yeah. That had Egyptian licorice tea in it. Fucking idiot. Ow. Okay.
I'll take that. Thank you. Somebody plant a flag.
I got hummus and honeydew. God, it's taken me way too long to figure out which one is honeydew, because honeydew is usually with cantaloupe, but cantaloupe looks like it should be honeydew, but it's not. I have to remind myself that honeydew is the one that doesn't look like honey. It makes me feel like a fucking idiot half the time when I buy the wrong one. I'm like, oh. I don't mind cantaloupe, but it's not nearly as favored as honeydew. Oh, ba-doop. Can't hear me? Weird. I was gonna say, I can't hear you at all, so I don't know if you're talking. That. Ah, awesome. Hey! Ow. I hiccuped. Ouchie. Okay, bye. Hello again. Well, her movement doesn't feel too bad. Yes, Evie? What? Can I help you? Hmm. But I can't hear you. Interesting. But you can type faster now. The last couple of times we were, at least since your PlayStation died, we were playing with Discord voice rather than game voice, so it might have been an issue this whole time, and we just didn't know yet. But you can type faster. You can get away with that. Well, bye. Hello again. Go into your settings and make sure that you actually have things on, I guess? Like, specifically Warframe settings, because if it works for Discord, then logically it should work for Warframe, but you never know. Ah. You do realize that I was gonna say it requires like a full game restart, at least with the um, Yumi chat. Yes, when you flip it, here let me finish this real quick. I'll just throw some equilibrium on, I guess. Well, hey, that didn't break my game this time. Come over to audio, enable voice. This option will not take effect until you create or join a new session. That doesn't always work. I found that out through Reddit. Some people were complaining about that. You have to restart the game. Most commonly, I should say. Some people don't have that issue, but I don't know. I don't know why they wouldn't have that issue. I had that issue. I had to restart it. That also being said, I'm on console. That might be the difference. I have no fucking clue. Okay. Whee. Oh, her movement really isn't that bad. Her base movement is not. Aside from breaking something, yeah. And break your old headset. Are you not using your controller right now? You are? Hmm. Does your headset have anything on it? Like any buttons or switches or nothing like that? Make sure everything's actually turned on for like your mic and everything. Because like mine has a mic switch. Ah, okay. Have you tried to format things? Like, have you gone into your PC settings and tried to make them exist, cohabitate correctly? Okay, because with Chonk over there, fat fucker, I had difficulties. Yeah, okay. You know, Lechonk gave me so many fucking difficulties with things. I do miss using it, especially for, like, Genshin. And Project Playtime was fun, too, but... I tried playing Genshin on console, and it's just so janky on console. I can't. There's something wrong with it, and my brain hates it, so... Oh, fuck, yeah. Oh my god. Like, I haven't even truly, like, genuinely managed to play Lethal Company. I think the, graphics chip was already starting to shit out by that point. Yes, Evie? Can I help you? You've been so lovey-dovey affectionate as of late and trying to glue yourself directly to my hip. Hi. She actually delayed my ability to work on the truck's suspension for like 20 or 30 minutes because she wouldn't get off my fucking lap. You stubborn little shit. I love you. But God. Fucking hell. What are you doing? What are you doing? Yeah, you're lucky I give a shit about you because I don't share my water with just anybody, and just because I'm too lazy to go fill things properly, I dump my water into your bowl. You're welcome. I don't give enough of a shit about myself, but I can't not give a shit about you, little hairball. Just because I bite into something doesn't mean it's for you. Mm-mm. Melon is not for kitty. Oh, that's a good fucking chunk of melon. Yeah, you can lick your lips all you want, Evie. I'm not giving you the melon. I don't know if you can have that, and I'm not about to take the risk you can't. Still can't believe replacing the rear shocks on the F-150 went so well. I was expecting it to be a lot more fucking difficult because she's been so frustratingly stubborn. Very quietly. Are you able to turn that up any from your PC? Yeah, she's about as stubborn as I am. Unfortunately for her, I have a little more willpower when it comes to being stubborn. And physical strength, because I can pick her up and remove her from the area or item she's trying to get to. She can't do that to me. She was trying to eat my grapes earlier. Cotton candy grapes from the store. They're fucking good as shit. It's one of the few things I've been able to convince myself is okay to eat. Well, if you want to go one way, I'm a Taurus. Stubbornness is in my, blood based off of that. If you want to go another way, I'm just an asshole. I'm not giving up. I'm bored. I ain't got nothing else to do. I'll fucking sit here. Oh, I am an asshole, especially if you get on my bad side. Or if I'm hungry and don't even realize it. Or if I'm tired. I can just be an asshole quite frequently for any number of reasons, actually. I mean, personally, I feel like they're valid reasons to be an asshole. But, hello again. Yeah, Warframe is not registering your mic if you're saying anything. Wee. bit my lip when I was replacing the fucking shocks. Mildly painful. Oh. I think I kind of heard a noise. Maybe. I don't know. Normally Warframe shows the little noise symbol whenever you talk, and it's not showing that whatsoever over yours. At least on my screen. Yeah. Readjust. Ow. Smack the mic and myself. Yes, Evie. Hi. That's my face. That's a controller. You can't have the controller. The controller's not a hand and it can't pet you. Please stop rubbing against it. Yes. Really? Roll. You got a flop? No bites. Hey. Leave my cracker chip things alone. Poke, 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 poke. Yeah. If you misbehave, you get the poke. Yeah, swing at me all you want. I don't care. Bap bap. You've learned not to use your claws, and that's good. And you're learning that if you don't like something, you walk away, which is also good. Claws are for defending. There's no danger here. Stream setting? Highly unlikely. Because it's not had any problems with the stream so far. Like, ever. Maybe it's a PlayStation issue. Because remember how I could hear you loud and clear from your PlayStation to the Xbox? But then PlayStation to PlayStation, you're quiet as fuck? Maybe PC to PlayStation is just fucking non-existent? I don't know. I am not the most tech savvy when it comes to PCs. I can do quite a number of things with consoles, including tearing them down, but... Motherfucker, it seems like you type faster than I ever do, and I have a bad tendency to type with one finger on each hand. PCs have so many more mental issues, yes. Agreed. Laptop as well. LeChonk loves the mental issues. Definitely. I may have some problems, but they've got problems. I've got problems that can make me a little volatile, but usually they... Absolutely. A little bit of spice. Yeah, I've never been a chat only person. I used to be a no chat, no mic, no communication person because I played on PS3 and played solo games. And that was the extent of my ability to game. Until I ran away and got another PS3 and played on that, and then showed interest in Genshin, and then, you know, friend got a new PC for themselves, and they wiped and gave me their laptop, which is now LeChonk, and kind of devolved from there. So I didn't really get to actually play anything multiplayer outside of you sitting right next to me with a controller in your hand playing on the same system I am until I was 18, pretty much. That does not fucking count as multiplayer. No, it don't. No. Multiplayer should be able to include people you don't even fucking know. Yeah, well, supposedly people have found ways around that or some shit. I don't know. I don't know. I was scrolling through fucking Reddit. For fuck's sake, why do I keep having trouble remembering that name? I was scrolling through Reddit looking for Cult of the Lamb info and shit, and somebody was like, yo, I figured it out. Yeah, let's go slaughter some shit. Whee. Reddit fucking hates me, dude. Like, if I have an actual genuine account, it's usually spammed within the first 5 to 10 minutes of me making it with creepy ass fucking dudes. Yeah, exactly. That's why I really only go to Reddit to seek answers from those who have been there before me. Some random dude on Reddit who had the same problem, 7 years ago. See if bro found an answer. Because if he didn't, I might be fucked. Unfortunately, Reddit seems to be more reliable than Google when it comes to shit like that. Unfortunately. More fortunately for me. I've tried to have a couple Reddit accounts, including I tried, because I was really concerned about it, I posted in like an Am I the Asshole group, because I was very torn, and it was something to do with my parents, and overwhelmingly, a lot of people were like, no, you're not, and then there was those people who were like, you're the worst, and it's like, really? Okay. You do you, I guess. Yeah. Oh, jeez. The Gameser subscribed for 6 months. Being used to seeing it 1 month at a time kind of surprises me to see a number other than 1. more than kind of, very much surprised me to see more than one. Well, thank you. Very, very much. All of the muches. Damn it, the dog got to him. Yeah, but I asked my mom to give my dog a treat for me, because I can't. I didn't take my dog with me when I ran away, and I still feel like I fucking should've. But I didn't. I ran away with 2 bags of shit and yeah. But my mom's got a rescue dog now. I was 17, I was not that young. Yeah, the rescue dog is named Baby. And she looks like a cross between possibly German Shepherd, Malinois, and something else. But has problems with men, which seems to be relatively common in rescues, from what I've seen. Yeah. But they found her no information whatsoever, apparently. Not even a, you know, microchip or anything. And she is so young, she's currently unspayed. So I told my mom that, you know, I hope that the puppy gets to, I mean, they don't really look like a puppy, but they're always puppies. The puppy gets to heal and hopefully develop as well as, you know, Evie has, and that the dog is definitely in good hands with her. So my mom at least tries. My bio mom does. Now, I will admit with me, she probably could have tried a little harder. But to no fault of her own, she would have been 24 when she had me, and I'm 22 and still have no fucking idea what's going on. So, to have a kid at that age, goddamn. When you consider the fact that my older sister would have been born when she was 20, that would have been 2 years ago for me. Yeah, I have no idea what's going on now. So, you know, on the one hand, I can't... having more knowledge and experience with just existing in general, I can't entirely blame my mom for inexperience or anything like that, honestly. But, you know, that dog is in good hands. Hands that will at least do their damn best. And that's about all that they could have asked, you know? Do your best. I mean, even I think that I could have done better with people or other pets or other such things. That I could have been better, learned better. And sometimes, you know, it hurts knowing that, and that I can't change what I did or any things I said. Things will always be like that, unfortunately. That is just kind of how life is. You grow, you mature, you learn, you regret. Now, do I regret meeting any of the people I did? Not really. I do regret staying around some of them as long as I did. I do regret, you know, some of the actions I had and behaviors I had, but, you know, no time was truly wasted. Even if that time became a lesson to me. That's kind of how I'm trying to go about things, as best I can. There's definitely worse ways to go about it. Yep, I mean, if I chronically see, you know, things I did in the past and think that none of it's my fault for how things went or anything like that, I will never grow or change and might actually get worse. But if I sit there and blame myself for all of it and not acknowledge that other people can do any wrong, that might also fuck me up too and essentially make me believe that I do only wrong. So, gotta have a healthy balance in between, which is difficult. It can be difficult to tell when you got too much of one or the other until it's, you know, a problem. I mean, I can definitely say that I have been so overly fond of some people before that it has pushed them away. The chronic want to hang out and be around them and talk to them and shit gets a little too much for some people. And so, I try and learn. So I hopefully don't smother people. Because while I might be highly affectionate and all that, and want to genuinely be around for them, that doesn't really mean that they want that all the time. I am highly vocal when it comes to when I'm, like, overwhelmed or shit, or you'll just know because I'll, like, hang up a call or some shit. I have no problem setting those boundaries. Exactly. I could sit there in discomfort and end up, you know, resenting you over time, instead of just going, okay, I'm done, and hanging up the call. There are worse options. I mean, sometimes it's sudden. Sometimes there is no signal or anything. Sometimes there genuinely is no way to recognize it. I will just be sitting there, and I'll be completely fucking fine with it until, like, literally 1 second I'm not. It can literally just change. And when it changes, usually I end a call, or I let you know, or I move on, or find something else to do. Now that is nice, because I have known a lot of people to have had that held against them before. And as much as I love you, you do have a high tendency to be chaotic, and I sometimes need to protect what little peace I have internally, you know? Not to say that I can't also be chaotic. I do know that I can be quite very chaotic. It is just a different kind of chaotic, you know? say, I'm more the mentally unstable chaotic, and you tend to be the chaotic. My mental state can change literally like a flip of a switch, and it does actually agitate me. Because I have seen many people, rather than having a literal flip of the switch, just into a different mindset, many people just kind of gradually kind of slide into it, I guess. And I'm over here like, nope, now. And it sucks. Because, dude, it leaves me pretty fucking confused, too. I'm like, why the fuck do I feel so goddamn agitated? Be sitting there doing absolutely nothing, and Evie's just breathing too loud or some shit, and I'm like, oh. I'm in a mood. Got it. I have not noticed a single gradual switch with myself. It's usually, like, immediate. Although maybe I notice it immediate. I don't know. Hey, I found the, room here. Room here. There you go. Yippee! Nope. Yeah, I need to get Prime Valk. I'm pretty sure I used Original, and, you know, at the time was not a fan of her, but now I feel like I would be, relatively. Probably very specifically for certain things, like I am with other frames. You know. Fan of them for specific reason, rather than, nah, I just don't like this character. I mean, I don't know, maybe I did use Valk Prime, maybe I recklessly and stupidly threw away a Prime. I don't know. Is this like the second or third time that that person's gone down? How many times can you get downed in a round or a match before you get, like, dead? Oh, you can just infinitely be downed as long as you can revive? or be revived. Hmm. Interesting. So, if you run out of your own self-revives and nobody comes to get you, you might get fucked. Okay. Kind of surprised I never, like, personally went and learned about that by, you know, fucking around and finding out. Interesting. See, the only word I understood from him was Tenno. It sounded like weird guttural noises. Tenno. I don't speak Grittier. Except for Clem. I speak Clem. I think we can all speak Clem, though. Clem. Yeah, we're gonna wait a little longer. We at least want it to hit 25. I'm going to assume that they have not, or have not unlocked that or something. I mean, no, they should have. Maybe they don't know how to use them? Yeah, I just saw that. That also being said, it looks like them personally are a level 11 player, so maybe they just don't know how to use them. Which is entirely fair. I kind of learn how to use characters based off of, you know, how I vibe with them. Which, you know, it may not be the most effective way to use some characters, but fuck, it's my character. I'm gonna use it how I'm going to. Alright, now we can head out. Yeah, I do that too. Oh, you're like, the fuck you mean? Yay! I'm max ranked Anku. I can move on to another weapon. Yeah, I got some of them pretty good. Ivara's 19, her bow is 28, and Anku is maxed. Jesus fucking Christ, these hiccups. I know I had alcohol, but fuck. Ugh. You'd think I was a cartoon character with how much I'm hiccuping about it. Classical fucking Popeyes style. No, the melon is not yours. Lick your lips all you fucking want. I'm not sharing. I don't know if you can have it, and either way, it's mine. Don't worry, the next bag of food I get you will be the same brand, just different. Rather than Indoor Plus, the next one I get you will be hairball control. Because you won't hack up a fucking hairball. You just sit there going, and then fucking move on. You weirdo. Even my first cat, Ginger Snap, with short fur like you, who was also a calico, hacked up hairballs. And you spend more time grooming yourself than she did, so you need a hairball at some fucking point. That's just the other cats out there. You... Oh my god. They've been here for more than a couple months, child. Even the dog's been here for longer than you have, actually. We moved in and the dog was here. Come on, leave him alone. Stop staring at the door. Yeah, but does Tickles sit there making hairball vomit noises and then just refuse to have anything come up? Because Evie refuses to even puke when she feels like shit. Because of the shit her previous owners did to her. Now that's just cat activity. My concern with Evie is the fact that she makes those movements and noises and does not let herself puke up a hairball. This is a safe place. I am not going to get upset for natural bodily functions. It needs to come up. I am actually getting more concerned and worried, and will genuinely make the money or find the money to take you to the vet over it, because you concern me. I mean, I might want to take you to the vet over your stinky ass fucking piss anyway, because Jesus fucking Christ, I could gas out a damn hospital with it. But that's a little less of a concern, because it doesn't seem to be causing you agony or pain or anything. It's not causing you distress, so it's kind of more of a, I'll bring it up the next time you go to the vet, but I'm not making a vet appointment over it unless it causes you pain or agony or distress. If you start limping out of nowhere, I'm gonna make an appointment. Whether I can afford it or not. I'll get a fucking credit card. But you are not having problems on my watch. And you're in my watch because the other can't come home. Yet.
I'm going to like hummus at some point. I'm gonna keep trying to eat it until I do. Scoop. I mean, I like the initial taste. It's the aftertaste that gets to me. And the aftertaste is the reason I struggle with it. That's alright. Without autocorrect, I can't spell phenomenal anyway. I try. I try and sound words out because that's how I was taught to spell them when I'm not sure. No. You can't have hummus. It's bad for you. Standing like a meerkat will not convince me to give you any. And getting in my space won't either. I don't even look them up. I keep trying to type them out how I think it's supposed to be spelled. Until either autocorrect gets it or I give up and use a different word. The number of times I've had to retype vague trying to figure out how the fuck it's spelled. Because my brain thinks it's a V-A-U-G-E, but it's V-A-G-U-E, and I have to remember that, but I don't. See, those words don't really get to me. Because breath and breathe, I have cataloged. I can spell either variant perfectly fine. And know past tense versus current uses. Fair and fair get a little more difficult. But it still depends on context and other such things, and I do believe I could use them in the proper contexts. Staring is not going to make me give you hummus, child. You cannot have hummus. It is toxic to you, just like the grapes you tried to steal from me earlier. You only want to eat toxic things. You cannot kill yourself on my watch. Nice try. Watch me get demonetized on YouTube for using the word kill. Not like I make any money from YouTube. Ha ha ha. That's why I didn't bother trying to set up monetization with YouTube. I only set it up with Twitch. YouTube is to keep records. Twitch does not keep records. At least, not for me. I've tried figuring out how to make it keep records, and it pretty much just tells me to go eat shit, I guess. I don't know. Okay. I think the hummus was a little too much at that bite. I'm a decent way into the entire, essentially a Tupperware of hummus. They only had the party-sized ones, so I kind of got fucked there, but I don't know. I was looking for the small, like, snack-size one that came with its own crackers, and they didn't have it, and it didn't seem to fucking exist anywhere, and I was like, what the hell? Where'd it go? And so I grabbed this one and went, well, I hope I have chips at home, and I do. Because, of course, I bought some and forgot about them. Probably bought them with something and ate the other thing and just kind of forgot about it and moved on. Yeah, but I've got Ritz Toasted Original Chips. They're just crackers in my brain, but they taste good on their own, and they're pretty good with other things too, so. Ugh, grab a piece of honeydew. Whoa. God, I think there's like a singular whole honeydew in this bowl. Hummus is good for me. I'm going to like it. I'm going to Pavlov myself with hummus. I don't know how, but I'm going to. Okay. I had to reread that for a second, like, what? Ow. Not you, the relay chat. All I read at first was relays got freaks and got very confused. So I had to go and read. Resource, please. Can anyone give me a resource? A blessing would be greatly appreciated. Somebody said beg, and Fire said relay got some freaks. And they said lol, and then now somebody just asked for an infinity blessing. So I had to go through and read everything. I got confused. Cool. Interesting. Okay, so it's a drain. What do I do for drain? What is that, duration? Or efficiency? Efficiency, right? So it doesn't Both usually? Okay. Okay. I keep fucking with my lip. Bit my lip when I was working on the truck. Now it just hurts. I keep fucking with it because it hurts. Yeah, it is painful. Oh. I wonder when I got that. Hmm. Okay, we'll try that. And then guess I'm building this. Near a slash and a puncture. So anything with impact is gonna be useless. Jeez. I gotta find something to fit on this. Mm. 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 Good enough. Alright, let's slaughter some more. Red rum. So this stance is definitely good for like crowd control. But I think I actually kind of prefer the other stance. The other stance just needs kind of speed. This one doesn't really need speed. It just kind of swings a lot wider than you'd like. Oop, a bit of lag there.
Security bypass initiated.
So she does not jump nearly as high as some of my others. Ow.
Security bypass activated.
I'm noticing that. Oh. I found the puzzle room. Go for it. Have fun. Oh boy. Down we go. I said, ooh boy. I dove down and ended up hitting like 90% of the fucking lasers on the way down. So, imagine my surprise. Nope. Game lagger. Interesting. Okay, well, her bow is definitely not a bad bow. And the drain doesn't do too bad, actually, with the corresponding mods on. Point blank. Oh yeah, her fourth is a bow. I wanted to use it properly. It said it was a drain. I wanted to counter the drain. Usually drain is a per second thing, and when it states it as a drain, I'm gonna assume it's a per second. Yeah, fair. I love that the augment you can get for the bow makes it so like full charge does better. At least I'm assuming I'm remembering it correctly.
Well.
I mean, headshots of course do better too when I can manage them. But I tend to aim a little high. I don't know, I'm pretty sure I also forgot to put anything on the bow. I did Ivara and Harmony and then probably moved on. No. Mine.
Another job well executed.
Solid. 25, 21 max. Oh yeah, I went in with nothing on the bow. Well, apparently I have a mastery rank up. I don't know which one this is. I don't know what it involves. Okay. Because that'll change, you know, who I decide to do it with. If I even decide to try and attempt it myself. If it's bad enough, I might not. Interesting. This might be the one that I was, dreading before, Nugget can't come home. Oh, yep, nope. Guess I'm stuck here. I'm gonna be 18 forever. Because they don't let you use your powers in that one. Yeah, pretty much. Immortality. I was gonna say, I am not the stealthiest person in the game. Yet, now that you say it, there might be. You know, with my luck. I know. I'm not too worried about that. I was pretty sure it would carry over. Like every good game does. I mean, fuck. That's what was going on in Genshin. I was fucking world locked. My dumbass couldn't beat the fucking world rank challenge. I was like, oh shit, fuck. Oh, I'm stuck here. And it's gonna be currently immortalized stuck there until the graphics card in that bitch works. Or until I get a, you know, new PC or some, who knows. Whichever happens first. Personally, I really want a certain brand of laptop. Because that brand, you fucking choose every little thing that goes into it. Including if you want, you know, a processor built into it kind of thing. Or, not processor. Like what mainframe you want built into it. Or if you want to have your own that you install. So I could ask them to not give me Windows. I just have to figure out which one I don't, you know, mind. Outside of that. Ugh. God, I fucking took too long to take care of myself and have some calluses that I'm probably gonna have to fucking cut off. Joyous. No. My body likes to overprotect, which means excessively thick calluses that can actually cause me detriment and harm. So, just means I gotta keep on top of that, and when I fail to, it takes more effort. It's not bad enough that I've, like, gone to a doctor about it or anything, so... It's just a little frustrating sometimes. Anyway, I'm starting to get tired, and it is dark out. So I think I'm gonna call it here. Feel free to keep playing without me. Appreciated.